Lapland, Sweden. A vast region just below the Arctic Circle, once a stronghold of the Vikings. Here the ancient warriors told tales of a mysterious set of lights that appeared to them in the sky. They were named after Thiazi, one of the fearsome ice giants, enemies of the gods Asgard in Norse myth. Scholars have never, with complete certainty, been able to work out what these mysterious orbs were, but believe they could have been objects in space. January 2017. 3,000 feet above sea level, near the isolated skiing resort of Vendelen, thrill seeker Hakan Hamar and his friends prepare for their final descent of the day. When their eyes are drawn to a fascinating spectacle in the mountain sky.
It's sinister. It looks like the Eye of Sauron from Lord of the Rings.
It's almost like a giant hologram in the sky.
Is it hollow? It's like you got light coming through the middle of it.
It's huge, impossible to measure, and seems to be bearing down on the men and women as they stand on the mountain.
That is just outrageous.
It seems very unnatural. It's sending shivers down my spine.
The question is, what is causing it? Physicist Lyd Barry makes a seemingly incredible connection to an image recorded in deep space.
This video actually reminds me of a picture taken by the Hubble Space Telescope.
January 2012. The Hubble Space Telescope focuses on the edge of the observable universe and captures similar-shaped cross lights. Over the course of 7 years, Hubble captures more and more objects with an eerily similar shape and pattern to the lights that appear over Sweden.
Now, the latest thinking is that this Hubble picture is actually of a single glowing ball of plasma billions of light years away, known as a quasar.
Quasars were first spotted in 1962. They inhabit the furthest reaches of the universe.
And what's so fascinating about this picture is that we're seeing the image of this quasar multiple times. It's possible that there's something between the quasar and us that's bending the light before it reaches us.
Astronomers believe that a galaxy with a supermassive black hole in its core is sitting between us and the quasar, and its gravity is so strong that it bends the light in a process known as gravitational lensing. These crosses have been discovered all over the universe, and they look just like the amazing lights in the sky over Sweden.
So if gravitational lensing is what's causing this weird cross in the sky that we saw in the video, then we would need some kind of object that's really heavy, but also really stealthy to be passing between the Earth and the Sun. In other words, a black hole.
A black hole's gravitational pull is so strong, even light is pulled into it, which is why the surface of a black hole, known as the event horizon, is always black.
So there's a chance that there could be ones lurking around nearby that we haven't seen yet.
No other object in space would have the gravitational power to bend the light from the sun in this way. But the immense gravitational pull should also throw the Earth out of its orbit. And as our planet is still going around the sun, the answer must be closer to home. Meteorologist Jennifer Rukavina believes objects within Earth's atmosphere could somehow be creating this weird cosmic light show.
It looks almost man-made, like the camera is having an effect, sort of like when you have a filter on one of your social media posts.
She believes this creepy conjunction could be two different weather effects working together.
So what you actually have going on here are a couple of different optical phenomena. You have a halo, which is the full circle around the sun, but you also have sundogs.
So these phantom suns, or sundogs, are the direct result of refraction through ice crystals. So you see the video is on a ski slope, and suspended in the air over the ski slope will be a lot of minute ice crystals, which are hexagonal in shape.
The tiny ice crystals act like a prism, catching the sun's light and bending it. Normally, the ice crystals spin randomly on the breeze. These are the ice crystals that produce the circular halo. But But to produce sundogs, the crystals must synchronize.
What's happening there is ice crystals are aligning.
If the ice crystals are oriented with a flat face parallel to the Earth's surface, it will create the effect of the sundog.
But if these really are sundogs, then they are behaving strangely.
Normally, when you see this phenomenon, it aligns across one axis, which will give you two suns flanking the one in the middle.
This rare and gigantic light show has created 4 new suns, 2 on either side, and a further 2 aligned above and below. Perhaps this display explains Thyace's eyes, the mysterious lights that Vikings said were glaring down at them from Asgard.
Their tracks. I mean, look at that thing.